Hey guys, welcome back. We had a good day in the market. September 27th, Tuesday. S&P 500 made new lows on the year 2022. It hit the new low. Sub up, like up, comment down, happy money 6 round. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at futures and some options. We have a Twitter account. You can follow us on it, Happy Money YT, as well as a Discord server. Link for those are in the description, if you will. There you are. Yeah, so firstly, Webull is showing the low here on the daily for the year is 360.69. I don't know if you can see that, but right here. And today's low on the daily is 360.87. So according to Webull on a daily chart, we didn't hit a new low, but other brokerages and even Webull are disagreeing with that 36.69. If you look on the hourly here for that same date, turn off extended hours, it gives you 362.17. That was on 6/17. So I'm going with this being the low, 362.17. So that means today we made a new low of 360.88. Kind of threw me off because I kept looking at it on the daily and I'm like, oh man, if we don't make a new low, this divergence is still in play. I mentioned it on yesterday's video. A good signal to me for a nice bear market rally. So looking on the daily here, there is still a divergence with a higher low here than here and a lower low here than here. However, in reality, it's not. So we don't have a divergence. That is off. So that has made me less bullish, basically. So I kind of shifted my plays around today. We're kind of just in this no man's land, teeter-totter zone, kind of an undecided direction. I think if we fell out of this, I see us that we could, the SPY could fall from where it is to the next support, basically. And it's a ways down. I'd say that 345 would be the next one. The only thing is it's pretty oversold on that RSI. RSI isn't necessarily an indication that it can't keep going, but typically likes to have some relief. But back here you can see got pretty low on the RSI there too, and then kept going down. So I want to get prepared for long, but it's just trying to time the bottom is not the play. You got to just wait for the momentum and confirmation. So with that, I was shaking around today a bit, got into some long futures, watched them rally last night, couldn't believe the gap up they had. And then I went long in here, scaled in here, or even here actually, I don't remember. But then once it broke, I didn't cut out like I typically would, waiting for a better entry, because I wasn't expecting it to drop and make new lows, partially because I thought the lows, thanks Webull, were that low, were 360.69, when in reality they were quite a bit higher. Not much, but I mean enough to change things. 362.17, so somewhat significant. So when we hit the actual lows, that's when we kind of had some capitulation that was stopped. But us making new lows and then kind of stalling out here, to me, is pretty bearish. And now that RSI divergence is off the table, I'm not as bullish. And I think we could rally still even without that divergence, but I'd like more confirmation to the upside before I'm going to try and get a bounce. And with that, I got more bearish with GME, even though GME had a great day today, and it did show a lot of relative strength to the market, which is a good thing. So that all looks good. But if SPY is going to capitulate and drop down to 345, a very big rally on GME I don't see. Maybe a little move back up to 27 or 28, but not one of these moves, I don't think. Not if SPY is like capitulating, basically. Now if SPY starts to show strength and basically just a little bit of strength, then GME can move on that. And it could still, because this still does look like that kind of trough pattern that we've seen many times on GME, like here and here, here. but it could quickly turn into more of a consolidation before new lows pattern. And this is what I would see if SPY basically comes down to 345, breaks that low. I mean, it broke the low today, but if it continues, which I think it could, unless it really shows some strength. It is a little strange to me that it broke the low and nothing really happened. It didn't just keep flushing. So maybe it's too oversold and it's just gonna bounce from here. I don't know. If it does, it might be a small bounce. Maybe fill this gap. But the ranges are getting big, so it's getting more difficult to trade. Similar to, you know, like in this area, just kind of choppy, big ranges. Hard to really play the momentum as opposed to like here where it's pretty clear momentum, or here, pretty clear momentum. So we might be entering some sort of ranges like this where it's just, yeah, maybe a big range up to 380 and then 364. I don't know. Even these daily ranges are starting to get bigger. Today's daily candle. Today was, I mean, this was definitely a scare in the market. Just pretty much sell off from 11:15 or so, and then made that new low and then kind of found support. But this is, yeah, we'll see. I mean, maybe it's finding support. Maybe it's making a double bottom here. That's just remains to be seen, basically. So with GME, I actually closed out of some of my longs on it, even though it looked good today. But it's a good time to close longs on strength, I suppose. I lost some confidence when SPY broke basically new lows. So want to see more confirmation of the upside on GME and SPY, and then I'm happy to get back in at a higher price target after confirmation, whether it's 27, 28, 29, you know, to try and play a move back up to 40 or higher. So that's kind of where I'm at. MACD did cross bullish on the daily, which is good. We're still under the 9 moving average, but this relative strength compared to the market was it was good today on GME. So yeah, it's in a hard time to trade, really. Here's the futures. I end up scalping futures again today, thinking we were gonna hit a bottom, and yeah, I gotta just wait. I gotta be patient. It's tough, man. Tough, because now I'm like revenge trading almost. It seems like. I don't think I am, but I don't want to get shaken out. You know, if you kind of had a lot of false breakouts. Like we had this one I traded on, had this one I traded on the downside, like upside, downside, upside, false breakout, and then if you just get wrecked too many times, then the time you don't go back in, you know, that's when it actually happens. So you don't want to get trader's exhaustion to where you're too scared to go in, but you also want to have some risk management and not be too scared to enter. There's FOMO, and then there's, what is it? FOGO, fear of getting in, or fogey, fear of getting in. So anyways, yeah, I lost a lot during this time, back and forth, and then I just kept going for it, and then on this one the breakout actually happened, so I made a little bit back there. And I'll probably be watching futures tonight, see if we have a big move again after hours. I wish I caught the one yesterday, but that's okay. Just trading the micros on the S&P, just 2 of them. So here they are. Yeah, lots of scalping. So there's the calls I sold. I sold these calls in GME, and then I didn't even show you guys the shares I picked up, but that's fine because I've closed out of the ones I picked up yesterday, more or less. Was that yesterday? Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. It was just a little bit early. I didn't want to put that much capital in at this point with market, just how scared it seems. Volume today was increasing, which is good. That's another bullish sign. So we got 4.4 million. And last time, let's see, we haven't had that much volume since here, which was a couple weeks ago. So yeah, good. I mean, good signs. Borrow fees still at 10%. Got 300,000 shares now. It's just kind of stuck at 10%. Kind of crazy. BBBY has earnings on Thursday. I suppose if it does rally on that, we could see GME kind of move if BBBY gets kind of out of control. Not sure it will. It'll probably sell off, unfortunately. But AMC made a big move up today. I think GME kind of was rallying with it. 9% on AMC, and so our AIMCur was leading the charge. And then we did have NRGV was running today. I picked this up kind of for the long term. I think a couple weeks ago I put it in Discord. So we'll see what this one does. Tesla, remember I closed my shorts on it yesterday, which ended up being a good call. It stayed strong today. I might like to reopen them, but we'll see with where the SPY is going. This could rally for a bit, kind of an inverse head and shoulders. SPY was setting up inverse head and shoulders. Let's see, I can't remember if it kind of fell apart today. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's so oversold. It's like I just see maybe some chop until a direction is decided, and that direction might be up into midterms, which are November 8th. So that would give us like a month, basically. Yeah, kind of interesting. So Dink pointed out last week is historically the worst week in the stock market. This is according to him. I'm not sure about all the details, but I know September, I've heard, is usually the worst month. He said last week was the worst unless there's midterms. Then it's this week. Or was it the other way around? No, yeah, it's the other way around. This week is normally the worst in the stock market. Unless there's midterms, then it would be last week. So we have midterms this year. So potentially last week was the worst week. Well, a bad week. And this week will be better. So we will see. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on Discord. Peace out.